the one thing that I am, as a person, I am very stubborn in a certain aspect lah. People tell me cannot, that's when I will go and find a way for it.
Singapore'sSG dibawakan oleh HYBA Agency dan Aurora Employment Services.
Saya Beliau, pengasas HYBA Agency dan juga Aurora Employment Services. Kami memberi perkhidmatan pembantu rumah tangga dari Indonesia kepada semua majikan di Singapura. Mengapa HYBA? Kerana kami memberi persiapan yang terperinci kepada semua para pembantu dan juga rawatan rukiah sebelum mereka masuk menjejak ke rumah majikan. Jangan lupa hubungi kami di talian 644 345 10 644 345 10 atau ikut halaman Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, HYBA Agency dan juga Aurora. Bibitnya best, ikmannya lagi best.
Baik, terima kasih. Kali ini dalam episod Singapore'sSG, saya bersama pemilik Puan Hasna dari HYBA Ladies Lounge, betul?
Yes.
Puan Hasna, tell me why and how you are interested in business world.
My family has always been into business. My mom semua dulu ada kedai makan. So I grew up basically helping them lah dari kecil, daripada sekolah pergi stall, things like that. So we're so used to it. Ya, minat tu daripada kecil lagi lah. At the age of 18, I already took over one of the stall, the airport cargo complex. So we sell nasi padang lah. As time goes by, kahwin, ada anak and all that, right? So a lot of things going on. So we had to give it up. Minat still there. I've always had.
How long was
this.
that you?
That was around 3 years. Yeah.
It's doing well.
It's doing, alhamdulillah, it's doing
But
well
because of
commitments, kid and all that, so I had to give it up. Went back to the working world. But along the way, I opened up my own bridal 15 years ago. I do makeup and deco and all that.
Okay.
That lasted me for about close to 5 years.
Okay.
And then I closed it down.
It was doing well as well.
It was doing okay. It wasn't like, I wasn't the
main player.
The main player lah. But because I was doing it part-time,
Correct.
I wasn't doing it full-time, so I still have a full-time job. And then divorce happened. Give that up, continue working. The passion of business is always there. I worked for a company for 15 years, 16 years. There's no satisfaction. Alhamdulillah, doing well, managed to save up and all that. Finally, I decided, you know what, kid is all grown up, 18 years old already. I, stabilized. Life is more or less there already. Let's do it. This is where HYBA came about. I've always wanted to open a salon because I'm a hair freak. I know I wear tudung and all, but I love doing my hair.
Right.
But it is so challenging to find a Muslimah salon. I mean, there's a lot, but you have to book appointment, very hard to get appointment, things like that. Right. I never opened a salon before, but really wanted it. So go ahead and, I went to take a couple of courses. I have a hairstyling cert as well. From there, HYBA is the one.
I would say that HYBA is your 100% your baby lah.
Yes.
As a business owner.
Yes.
The F&B, it started from your mom. Wedding business, part-time. Emotionally and maybe financially, if you don't mind, like you will feel that macam, alamak, this is my first attempt. I boleh buat ke tak boleh buat? Do you have that?
So when I first wanted to open HYBA, everybody told me do something that you are more familiar with, like F&B. All my life with my parents. It is not an easy one, but it's a familiar trait.
Right.
But it is not something of my passion. It is something that I do because my family has it.
Understood.
But definitely, I have no clue. Definitely, but
Yes.
it's familiar. I know what to do. I know what can go right, go wrong, and all that. But it's not something that I'm passionate about.
Yeah.
Beauty has always been something that I'm passionate about. That's why I do mandam, deco.
And now
hair.
Yeah.
But a lot of people do come and tell me that it's very risky,
Right.
because it's not something that it's not your strongest suit, which is true, but it's not impossible.
Are you the sole owner?
Yes, financially, alhamdulillah, we're stable enough to start this kind of business and also to buffer probably 2-3 years, because we knew
Right.
this business and all that, so we definitely
These are all
try.
from your savings?
All from my savings.
Financially, ada rasa macam dah keluar ni 200,000, dah ada macam boleh ke tak boleh ni?
I think-
Okay, how long HYBA?
HYBA has been around for 1 month.
Normally kita interview those seasoned bosses, but today, I mean, she is a seasoned boss, but probably is a different trade. So it's very interesting. Not only that we want to interview those already in the market, but just 1 month in the market.
Yes.
So how's your confidence and your planning?
We have come out a certain amount of money. I guess at the end of the day, I have this mindset where either you go big or you go home lah. I
Understand?
always have
Do or
this
die.
mindset. Yeah, do or die lah. And if you do something, you go all out and do it.
Yep.
You try your best, you usaha, you doa, you tawakal. Habis cerita. That has always been everything that I do. Really work all out for it. Even if I work for people, last time I worked in a corporate industry, I go all out. If I can make it, I make it. If I cannot, then it's really not yours.
Look, I keluar 200,000, 300,000. It's my hard-earned blood and sweat money. So I really have to do this. When you have a purpose, you will definitely rembat the objective that you want to achieve.
Yeah,
correct?
Yeah, because this is...
It's unless you have investors coming in, this is not my money fully, so I don't really care. That kind of. I mean, I'm not saying everyone lah. Sometimes you have that mindset because it's your money, right?
Correct. If it's hard earned, I guess at the end of the day, you just have to make it work lah. We've decided on this like almost a year, and then it took time for us to find a proper place and all that. We need to make sure that we got this right lah. And it's a new trade, so we need to get used to it and all that. There will be a lot of noise. I went to the extent where I pushed salon owners. Yeah, because it's something new to me, right? I just went up to them and listen, I have some questions. I really want to open a salon. This is what I'm not pretty sure about. I can't find this anywhere. But I see this gap, that gap. So how do you deal with it? I went to that extent. Some salon owners, they are happy to share. Some definitely they don't, which is understandable. But eventually, along the way, we learn. At the end of the day, our main objective is to do this right and go all out to do it right.
You've been into business, even though, like I mentioned, it's not the 100% business as HYBA now. But I'm sure experience-wise, I think you've gone through a lot. So how do you deal now? The downs, the ups, the hurdles, the challenges and all that?
I guess it depends on what situation I am in. The one thing that I am, as a person, I am very stubborn in a certain aspect lah. People tell me cannot, that's when I will go and find a way for it. Anything that is man-made, it's not impossible lah. That's where I will really go all out and find a solution to it. There are times where you feel demoralized and you just you know what, I can't do this anymore, you just want to give up. Definitely there is these times, because we're all human, right? At the end of the day, go back to your objective. If you start a business without a goal, definitely you will always feel like you want to give up.
Agree.
But if you start a business with a goal, what's your objective of doing this? What do you want to achieve in probably, don't say 5 years, 2 years down the road? What do you want to achieve? Go back to that.
What have been your most difficult hurdles and how did you overcome it? Generally from the last, sometimes hurdles not necessarily be the business itself. Sometimes the personal issues would actually affect your business.
So let's talk about the recent business, the salon, right? Although it's 1 month old, we do have certain hurdles that we face every day. Feedback from people. I got good products, I got good services, I got a very nice place, comfy place. But until today, the one thing good about here is, from day one that we opened, right, until now, we always have repeat customers. It's still not enough to hit our KPI. That's our current challenge lah. So far, I haven't faced something very tremendous that I cannot handle. I guess at the end of the day, for me, I am very good in shutting off noises because everything I do is just for my kid.
We know that ups and downs in businesses will come to effect.
Yes.
But it's how we handled it, right? At the end of the day, challenges like cabaran and all, Allah pun dah janji dia tak akan berikan satu cabaran yang melampaui kekuatan seseorang tu, kan? So it's a matter of how you're going to use your brain.
To me, it's very simple. 3 things that I hold very dearly. Number 1, whatever you do, you usaha sesungguh-sungguhnya. Secondly, you doa lah. I always believe in the power of doa. And thirdly, you tawakal.
Okay, what is your vision?
In every business, we want to be known. For me personally, every time when people think of, I want to go to a ladies salon, I want to come to a point where people think of HYBA first. For HYBA, if you notice, we don't really market ourselves as Muslim salon. We market ourselves as ladies salon purely because we want all ladies, all sorts of race, religion, doesn't matter, Muslim, non-Muslim, come in, feel comfortable. We have 80% of customers who are non-Muslim, who comes in here and they just want to have a ladies only environment where they feel comfortable, they don't have to worry about men doing their hair, things like that.
How important marketing is to your business?
Wow, very important.
How much do you put aside for your A&P budget?
Every month, at least about 4 to 5K lah. There was a period where we stopped for a week.
Marketing, you mean?
Marketing, because it was just too overwhelming the first few weeks that we started. We really see the drastic change. Because we knew, right, the mistake we make is we put a pause on it lah. It went down 40% around that. So I was telling my marketing guy, you know what, continue doing whatever you're doing. People don't know me, people don't know the existence of HYBA, people don't know the product we can offer, the service we can offer. So I guess marketing and word of mouth is very important.
Do you have plans in 5 years' time or 10 years' time? Where do you see HYBA?
I want to be able to have various outlets. One of my dreams is to go international, like Malaysia, Indonesia.
What does HYBA mean?
In Arabic, it means prestigious.
Could you give me 5 characteristics that business owners should have?
Patience. I cannot emphasize sabar. There will be times where you get really down and you really just want to give up. Every businesses that I've seen or I've been in or I've heard, there will always be a time where you will fall and you just like feel, oh, you know what, it's too difficult, it's too tough, I can't do this, you know. But you need to sabar. Number 2 is you need to really have a vision and your goal. You cannot just open a business for the sake of it. Passion, yes, but passion, you cannot just do a passion without making money, right? Then you're wasting your time. You will have something come out of it. 3, I think you need to be able to find discipline, commitment. If you are half-hearted and not committed, because I've done part-time, right? Because I am not 100% committed, it doesn't fly. You need to be able to commit that time and your effort, everything. You need to be able to trust the people that you hire. Any businesses, you cannot do it on your own. Yes, you may be the sole owner, whatsoever, but nothing will fly if you don't have a team of people. And lastly, panas. So I always tell my girls, do whatever you want. So you want to sing, you want to listen to songs, anything that makes you feel positive or happy. Positivity is very, very important. You walk in here, you need to be able to have that vibe because you're giving these vibes to the customer.
As a business owner, how important it is for you to learn, relearn and unlearn?
Things changes from time to time. Probably 10 years ago, people like to have straight hair in trend. Now it's all our Korean curl, this and that. So you need to always keep yourself updated and you need to learn new things, different products. I come from the learning and development industry. Learning never stops. It doesn't mean you're in the trade for 10 years, that's it. You know everything.
What constitutes a good boss?
I don't micromanage. A boss needs to be a leader. There is a difference. If you are purely a boss, you dictate what people should do and should not do. But if you're a leader, you lead and you get them to learn and you listen to ideas and you walk the talk. A good boss is someone who's happy to see your people grow. Sometimes they ask me, what if one day I open the same as I say, I will be proud. You learn this from me. Of course I want you to grow. If you have the money, you are okay, you're stabilized, you have the knowledge, the skills, go ahead, open your own salon.
Tell me about HYBA. What are you offering?
A salon, as you know. We offer all sorts of hair services, rebonding, we have curling. Our very famous one is scalp treatment and hair treatment. It's all organic. All our products are organic and halal. Even our colors are all halal. Something unique for us is, although it's a ladies salon, we have a VIP room. Most of the time, the VIP room is booked by husbands. They want to give the wife a gift. Very cozy area where we serve snacks, we serve drinks, on top of already being private. Because ladies salon, right? It's only ladies, but this one we have your own room by itself. That's one of our unique selling point, which most selling package. The main thing that HYBA sells very well is actually our scalp treatment. Because it helps with hair loss, it helps with your dry scalp. We do analysis of your scalp first before we recommend you on the product. What's the best one for you? Sometimes it's not hair loss, sometimes it's just dry scalp, so we'll recommend you the suitable for your scalp.
So what's your take in regards to competitors? We know that HYBA is not the only one.
I don't know about other business owners, but for me personally, I do this because I have passion in it. Not really to compete with anyone, but I learn from these people, definitely, because they've been around longer than me. So I learn a lot from their services, from, you know, how they talk to customers and all that. Our products may be different and all that, but it's not really a competition because once I take it because if I take it as a competition, then I would want to have their product or whatever they do, I want to do. I can't do that because I have my own principle, I have my own vision, I have something that I want to achieve. Certain products, maybe only HYBA has it. To me, other Muslim salons or Muslimah salon, they are a learning point for me, but I find them an inspiration. I have a couple of Muslims where I was really very inspired by them. I always believe nothing is impossible, but I have no intention to go all out to compete. My intention is really to make sure my passion fly off. As long as you believe in your own products, your own services, people will come to you.
In such service, not only salon, I mean even F&B, what is really important?
How you treat your customer and how you make them feel when they walk in. I have been to a lot of salons, right? There are salons where I visit one time, I don't visit anymore because it's not comfortable, things like that. For me, product-wise, you can always try other products, but it's the service that I get. Because you're going to spend 4-5 hours inside, like sometimes they do treatment, 2-3 hours. Let me just share. This one time, not going to mention the name of the salon. I went to this salon, I had I had quite a long hair. I booked an appointment about, I think, 3 hours before they closed. When I came, they look at my hair, they go like, hey, it's gonna take longer than 3 hours. Your hair is very long, blah, blah, blah. I said, okay, but you accepted my appointment and I told you I want to do this treatment. They did it, but so many people were doing my hair. And then I was like, people like pulling my hair here and there. And so after everything's done, I feedback this to the owner and I was telling them that you could have rejected my appointment. That's what. When I came, you saw my hair, just tell me, son, your hair is very long. It will take longer than this. We're closing at this time. Maybe come another day. I would have understood, So I guess that's, for me personally, service is very important. The moment I get bad service or not pleasant service, I will not come back. So I don't want my customers to feel like that. That's why I always emphasize to the girls, service is very important. Once your service is good, it will do its own promoting. People will want to come back to you because they feel comfortable with you, right?
Do you believe your rates here are very competitive?
Yeah, I guess we are. But because we're new, we're running a lot of promotions. So we're probably slightly lower than others at this point of time because we have a lot of promotions coming up. So yeah, check out our IG page. It's all there.
Throughout the journey in business up to here, HYBA, who would you like to give credit or thank?
The most important people are my parents. Without their dua, without their belief, I wouldn't be where I am today. And secondly, it's my sisters. My sisters is the awesome people in the whole world. Because without them, without their encouragement, without their pushing, without their belief in me, I don't think I can do anything. I don't have much friends, but my sisters are my best friends. I guess I am to them as well. So they have been with me when I have nothing till now. I guess they are the people I have to give my thanks to. Okay, so to my sisters, Mariam and Hafsa, thank you so much for everything, for being there for me from day one until now, or maybe all my life, throughout my whole life. Wouldn't be able to do this without you guys. So thank you and I love you both.
Alright, thank you. Terima kasih. Itu dia tadi temu ramai saya bersama dengan pemilik bagi HYBA. So guys, I think you should come and try. I'll see you on the next episode. Thank you Puan Hasna. I doakan semoga HYBA akan prosperous and akan jadi satu jenama yang besar.
Amin.
Masa-masa akan datang,
Thank you.
Okay guys, semoga ia bermanfaat buat semua di dalam perkongsian Puan Hasna, bos HYBA Ladies Lounge. Jangan lepaskan peluang 15% potongan harga untuk 10 pelanggan yang mendapatkan hikmat HYBA. Sekiranya ada bos-bos yang ingin berkongsi pengalaman atau anda tahu ada bos-bos yang mau buat perkongsian, sila email ke we.create@gmail.com. Nak taja pun boleh. Jadi sila komen kalau ada pendapat ataupun perkongsian di bawah. Okay, ciao. Sampai kita jumpa lagi. Anda semua macam ni. Assalamualaikum. BOSS@SG dibawakan oleh Hiru Amid Agency dan Aurora Employment Services.
Saya Beliau, pengasas HYBA Agency dan juga Aurora Employment Services. Kami memberi perkhidmatan pembantu rumah tangga dari Indonesia kepada semua majikan di Singapura. Mengapa HYBA? Kerana kami memberi persiapan yang terperinci kepada semua para pembantu dan juga rawatan rukiah sebelum mereka masuk menjejak ke rumah majikan. Jangan lupa hubungi kami di talian 644 345 10 644 345 10 atau ikut halaman Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, HYBA Agency dan juga Aurora. Bibitnya best, hikmahnya lagi best.